quick, I want to let you know I had already hit the button before you started talking, so I ain't cut you off. But
Oh no, you
ladies and
good. No, I just make sure everything was good. You forgot what we was doing, so I just make sure
hey, hey,
you
hey, hey,
remembered
hey,
everything else.
what brother love say? I love you.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestler Podcast. As always, it's yours truly, the 29-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW Resident Tribal Chief. With me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flies in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's Wrestling Isaac Hayes, King 2 Code in the building, bro. What's up?
Not much, man. Fitting off. Goddamn. see,
Whoa.
that's what it do when you as soon as you take a sip, finishing off that anejo from last night. But other than that, man, I'm good, man. John Cena done basically told that boy Austin Theory, boy, you ain't ready. You ain't grew out your grown man nuts yet. You know what I'm saying? Your voice ain't dropped.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got there just yet, man. You ain't ready for the big stage. You ain't ready for the big time. You're not ready for Big John. And therefore, I gotta make you look bad. What up, Doug, man? What's going on,
What up,
man?
Doug?
So now, man, we're gonna get Cena versus Theory for the United States Championship. Hey, I think Theory can survive it, man. If he wins, I think he can survive the Raw after WrestleMania, which we know is gonna be like the craziest crowd ever. So I think he'll hold his own, man. But we'll see.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For a minute, you kind of forget just damn, bro, how good John Cena is and was on the mic. And he came out. My boy said, I ain't been a consistent competitor in
Hey,
the last 5 years, and I still
hey,
got it. It ain't on me, it's in me. And my boy came out and he was just, hey, I know we got our segment shooting from the hip, but my boy, he unloaded the clip on him, and Austin Theory had no choice but to sit there and take it.
there
Uh,
they go.
but yeah, man, he came out to a ruckus crowd, as we knew, man. Come on, we in the hometown of John
Mm,
Cena. We in Beantown, you feel me? And yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I know when John Cena was an active competitor, full time, we had our thoughts. We had our thoughts, right? I mean, always respected John
mm,
Cena, but I
right.
mean, the storylines and the talent at the time, we kind of wanted to see more out of him, and well, I guess less of him at times, or giving more to the up and coming talent. But
We wanted to see the success go to others, not just John Cena all the time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Spread the wealth. That trickle down effect. But you know what? I mean, Cena, like I said, the last 5 years or so, he's really, really made it a point to whenever he comes back, man, everything is meaningful. Every time he steps back to the WWE universe. Today, man, the crowd, there was no "Let's go Cena sucks." It was none of that, man. It was unanimous. The
It
crowd
was
was
home. It
genuinely
was home.
happy to see John Cena. And boy, man, when he came out, he almost started crying on that stage. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I almost shed a little tear, man, because you could see, man, that was real. That wasn't the corporate John Cena. That wasn't the yes man John Cena, bro. That was literally just John Cena, the man. And you
The
can
only
tell
thing
what up.
I was gonna say, the only thing that was missing was Stu, the cameraman. He said he had the night off. I'm like,
Hey, so
Stu, man, your boy comes back, and Stu, you're not there. You're not in
yeah,
Boston, Stu. You saw the schedule,
bro.
Stu. You saw the schedule, Stu. You knew you could have been there, Stu. All you needed to do
First
was
of all,
show up to move the camera for John, and then you could have left.
yeah, Stu, what's wrong with you? I mean, you know how many people would love to get seen by John Cena? And John Cena was looking for you. He couldn't see you, Stu. What's going on? But nah. Hey,
But
did
they
you
shot him
see
out though.
speaking of Stu the cameraman, did you see on social media? I guess somebody made a compilation of every single
Mm,
time John Cena came
yeah.
out in his entrance, he shouted out Stu.
Right. That's why I'm like, damn, bro. Like, how you
I
going?
never
Like, and
noticed
that's
that.
why, and that's why if you really think about it, every time he comes out, he always say, "What up, Stu?" And then they always talking to the cameraman. They always say, I always thought it was different people sometimes, but I
I
see it
did
was the
too.
same guy. I'm like, damn, he just cool like that with all the cameramen that come out, but that was Stu doing it all the whole time. But yeah, that's what
Yeah.
made me even say something because I seen that video. Then he comes out and say Stu's not even there. So I'm like, oh, Stu not behind the camera. Oh, what the hell? Like, oh no, man, how y'all gonna play Stu? Like, come on, Stu, man, you knew you should have been there. But
Hey, we
no,
got a
man,
Sue Stu
this
now,
was cool.
man.
Hey, yeah, nah, we gotta get Stu, man. Stu the cameraman. But nah, man. Let's go ahead and talk about this show, man. Let's get caught up because right now, man,
Absolutely.
we got that boy Sami Zayn going up against one half of the undisputed tag team champions, Jimmy Uso, with that boy
Yeah.
the street champ Solo standing out there on ringside.
Well, speaking of Jimmy and Solo and the bloodline as a whole, so we started off the night, of course, with the bloodline backstage and Paul Heyman saying, "Hey, look, man, Jimmy, you supposed to have got rid of Sami Zayn. You supposed to get rid of that Sammy problem, but it's cool because tonight Solo, you gonna get rid of that Kevin Owens problem." And then, of course, after this, man, we
Hmm.
had our first match of the night. We had Solo Sikoa going up against Kevin Owens. It was a
Hmm.
okay match. You know,
It was a
I was,
fight. It was just a
yeah,
fight. Yeah, that was it.
yeah, nothing too crazy, but he got the job done. And then you got Owens who won via disqualification after Jimmy attacked KO after breaking up a
Hmm.
pinfall. You had Jimmy and Solo looking like they was about to attack KO before Sami Zayn came out and made the save. You had
Hmm.
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens kind of having a moment in the ring. Sammy trying to be like, "Hey, look, what's going on, man? Like, I'm ready. I'm here for you. Like, let's go." And of course, Kevin Owens, man, got to play his role. He wasn't rocking with it, and the crowd gave him a loud
He already made
showering
his
of
point though.
boos. He
Well,
did. He did.
he made his point very clearly, man. Like, bro, I tried
But
to tell you, you ain't want to listen to me. So now you
too
can do it on
cold.
your own. I'm gonna do it on my own.
Let me ask you this though. Let me ask you
Mhm.
this, and I think we all know how this is going to turn out. But
I already told you how it was gonna turn out, but go ahead.
yeah. I mean, well, come on, man. You got to indulge the people. We got to pretend like we don't know what the hell going on. We got to make this
Oh, I'm
shit
sorry.
entertaining.
Flashy light, my bad.
Yeah, flashy like, come on, man, come on. Why you breaking the fourth
My bad.
wall?
My bad.
Come
My
on,
bad.
bruh.
My bad. I'm sorry.
This ain't inside
I forgot.
baseball.
I
We
put
got to
too much
pretend.
reality and I put too much
Yeah,
reality in the rest. My
yeah,
bad. My fault.
bruh.
My
I
bad.
still believe in Santa Claus, man. So should you.
All right, man. The Easter Bunny still delivering eggs. Okay, I got
Yeah, yeah. Even though it's physically impossible, but
you.
nonetheless,
Bright and
they
colorful
told
ones
us,
too, not just little white eggs. They all come in little colors too.
hey, that's the representation of all the Easter bunnies around the world. Message. See the
Let's
brown
go,
Easter
man. Go
bunny
ahead.
dropping blue eggs. Oh, but anywho, all right. So, all right. So we got Kevin Owens, man.
I
We
know
got
I
Sami
started
Zayn.
that. Go ahead.
You did. Always getting us off track. All right. So we got Kevin Owens right now, and he's clearly pissed at Sami Zayn. Do you think
I'll be
it's
honest.
more just? I mean, do you think it's just more so of hurt as opposed to
Yeah,
anger?
I mean, a little bit of both because is anger because the hurtness comes from like not Kevin trying to just be like not like down on Sammy, but just keeping it 100 with him. Like, dude, like they're
Yeah.
playing you for a fool. Like, dude, I don't have to. You know me long enough. I ain't got to sit up here and sugarcoat nothing with you. I'm gonna tell it to you straight. So,
Right.
bruh, hey, they playing you. Don't go through it. And he refused to listen to Kevin. He even helped Kevin lose a couple of times, regardless if he
Yeah.
was trying to do it on purpose or he did it accidentally. Regardless, he's already crossed the line too much and too far for Kevin to
Mm.
accept him right now, and that makes sense. And right now, Kevin's got probable reason. People just gonna boo it because Sammy's on the redish. Sammy's been over with the crowd even before he did the chest shot to Roman.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
once that man said, bruh, you ain't feeling Uzi," it was over. It was a whole new thing for Sammy moving after that.
Yeah, hey man, my boy, hey, Uzi enough, man. Hey,
He wasn't
all it took
Uzi
was one
enough,
phrase. All right,
man.
so then
Everyone
after that,
broke
man,
character.
bro. So after that, man, we got Bobby Lashley cutting a promo on Bray Wyatt, yay. Then we get
Hmm.
Carmella and Chelsea Green backstage, yay. Then we get
Hmm.
Carmella versus Bianca Belair. Belair ended
Hmm.
up winning. Then we get Green and Carmella jumping Belair. Out comes Oscar. Oscar makes the save with the blue mist, yay. We get a stare down
Hmm.
again between the EST of WWE and Oscar.
Hmm.
Any thoughts?
I'm still game for it. I still want to see it. The build-up can be better. I don't want Chelsea Green and I don't want Chelsea Green and Carmella being
Tag
the main
team.
focus. I don't want that. I want them to have something for this. I feel like maybe Oscar can be a little heelish or whatever, but I feel like I want them to focus more on Oscar and Belair than adding Chelsea Green and them in. Like I don't want them to be the focus of, and then them two just fighting at WrestleMania. I want them to build something. Even it ain't got to be the greatest thing, but it could be something to just get the thing a little more hype for the WrestleMania.
Tuco, before I bring up this next segment, because a couple of people commented and it's in relation to the segment, so I'm gonna bring the people's questions up first. All right, so
Nah, man.
Doug says there was something about Seth tonight that reminded me of Willy Wonka. It's good. I think if they ever do another Willy Wonka, I can see Seth would be good in that role.
Yeah, I know I kind of understand what he's saying, but yeah, I would Seth would definitely be a hell of a character. He would definitely
Earl
be a hell
says
of a character.
Earl says he got Jimmy Hart vibes. I like that. I like that.
He do, but I don't know how well his acting in the movie would be. It's one thing
Yeah.
to act in wrestling, than acting as a character. That's a little different. I won't say every wrestler is an Academy Award winning, but it's only a handful of them that should make good movies. And then there's The Rock.
Man. And
John Cena.
there's The Rock. Yeah. Batista though. Batista's in a whole different stratosphere.
Hey, John Cena, yeah, he's in. My man is reaching. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. Batista's on his Rowdy Piper kind of.
Yeah.
Roddy Piper
like
was kind of a little bit all over the place when he did movies. Batista's all over the place.
But the thing is, we're gonna get back to the wrestling, y'all. But the thing I like about Batista is because The Rock, okay, not trying to hate. I'm not. I love me some Dwayne Johnson, man. Hey, tell him I'm to drink it all day. Hey, feel free to endorse this. I'm just saying, I ain't too proud to beg. All right, now with that being said, with The Rock, I don't really know, man. Like to me, and it could just be me. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't feel like he's really done any movies that's shown any real character depth. Right? I feel like all his movies is just pretty much him being him. Like, I mean, like some he's being him in a certain way this way, some he being him in a certain way that way. Like Batista's really actually transforming into a whole entire entity. Look at Drax, for example. Like, look how well he got that character over. Like, Drax was so drastically different than this last movie he just did, which is so drastically different than the one other movie. Like, I can't think it's one damn, I think it's like a Korean movie. Can't think of the name of it right now. But anywho, his range is vastly different.
Well, his range as an actor is different, but I wouldn't say that he was just far and few better than The Rock, and not to say that The Rock hasn't done some type of different roles. I mean, Walking Tall wasn't kind of like a Rock movie. Like they like some of his early stuff. He actually like the I'm not saying he had groundbreaking like oh my god drama things, but there was a couple of movies where there was some movies like he was The Rock, and there was other movies where he actually showed some character. Like there was a couple of movies where he showed some character. So it's I think it's just the fact what we've been getting of The Rock recently for the past few years. He's been coming off like he's been the big cocky bald beard guy Rock that's basically just being the big strong guy punching through every damn thing. Like he showed his comedic side with in Central Intelligence with in Jumanji with Kevin Hart. Like you kind of got a little bit of range.
When he like Robbie Weird Dick.
Right. So it was like, just being the awkward kind of dude, but it's not. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? That's all. It's just something a little different. Jay Uso.
Yeah.
Jay Uso's in the front crowd. Jay's here, ladies and gentlemen.
Jay. Come on, Jay. Let's go. What Jay doing? Jay on the table, but I'm trying to understand what's going on. Oh, Jimmy got the black shirt. Jay got the red shirt.
We the ones.
What we doing?
We the ones.
We the ones, Oos.
You say we the ones.
What's going on? What's going on? Oh, Sami went for the haluva kick. Misses. Jimmy uppercut. Samoa drop. Nope. Reverse. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Wow.
Samoa drop. Up. Nope. Reversal. Up. Schoolboy. Up. 1.
Wow.
Nope. Oh wow. Really?
Game
the undefeated The undefeated, infamous,
Bruh. The roll
schoolboy
up of
roll-up.
death.
Man,
Wow. But the question is, did Jay cost Jimmy the match on purpose? Is the question.
Nah, not really, because it ain't like he. Now, if he hit him with the Halua kick, I would have said something. I would have said yeah, maybe. But he didn't catch him with the Halua kick. Why you got to stand on the table? Why don't you just stand on the side of the ring?
I did see. That's what I'm saying. like you had to have known you were going to be a distraction. Like, come on, Jay. What you doing,
lost,
Jay?
Jimmy lost.
We got Jay going to the ring.
Maybe Jay wants this to happen so Jay and Jimmy can take over.
Get kicked out. So, maybe they can get kicked out. I don't know. But we got Jimmy and Jay in the ring right now. It's looking real emotional right now. Are they gonna cry? I don't know. Hey, bro, I hope me and you never get like this.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen.
Oh man, nah, bro, nah.
Nah, man, we're gonna have to have a war. It's a war coming. Don't worry.
What is Jay doing? What is Jay doing? What is Jay doing? What are they talking about? I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know why my emotions are all over the place.
Why is he reaching so far away from his brother like that?
What are they doing? I don't know.
He's about to.
Bro, why he exposing it? Why he exposing his brother nipples like that, man? Come on.
I don't know, man.
What is he doing? What the hell, Jay? What's up, bro?
I don't know what's up with Jay, man. Jay's confused. Jay's hurt.
He hurt, but bruh, what you hurt for?
One, the twin. That's twin. No, that's twin. That's twin. That's different than real. That's twin.
Hold on. I know Jay ain't about to line with Sami. I know Jay ain't about to line. Hold on.
But could it be a ploy? I told you. Could it be a ploy?
Wow. Oh, wow. Jay and Sami, what the hell is going on, bro?
Wow. Ooh.
What is going on?
Ooh.
Oh.
I told you. Nope.
Hey. Even Doug said, wow, dude.
I told you what was about to happen. I told you what was about to happen.
Hold on.
And it's about to shift the focus. And it's gonna shift the focus. No. We're gonna get what we get what we need to get. We're gonna get what we need to get and get ready for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is about to be
bro. My heart can't handle this right now, dude. Oh wow, okay. So we got Jay Uso embracing Sami Zayn.
Come on.
And the crowd is chanting, holy shit. Holy shit is right, man. Cause one
more time. Come on now. I just told you, come on now. Yep. I told you. What I tell you had to happen? I told you this had to happen.
Wow.
Jay needs to come out and give that work to Sami and let him understand and know that it's bloodline first.
Bruh.
That's his brother. Yeah, man. Look, he may feel the way he may feel about Roman, but he ain't gonna not feel that way about his brother Jimmy.
Wait.
Jimmy.
We got the American Nightmare running out to the ring now. This is getting interesting.
Of course, man. This all ties in. But I told you, man, this coming out in his damn red bottoms. No, they probably ain't got they ain't got the permission to touch Cody.
Keep talking, bro.
You said who?
It looks like a Rhodes kid.
That's Cody.
Oh, okay, see him.
That was Cody. But yeah, that was exactly what we were supposed to get. We got what we were supposed to get, man. I told y'all The story is Jay and Sammy. Jay was against Sammy from the beginning. He was always against Sammy. And then until they got on him about not giving Sammy a chance. And then they got on him about being a hothead. And then he finally gives in to him. And then that's what happens. Man, look, it's everything is going according to plan. So now we got the whole Sammy and Kevin Owens dynamic. Now that we
Yeah.
kind of got some resolution to Jay being back, it's no more confusion. I told you, he had to play the part. So now he
Bro,
didn't
he
super
got me
kick
good.
Sammy. He super kicked Sammy. So now I told you he's not gonna leave Jimmy hanging. He ain't leaving Jimmy hanging. He may feel some. And I'm not saying he don't feel some way about Roman. I still feel he feels some way about Roman, and he may be willing for right now. But man, we need Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens against the Usos at WrestleMania for them tag team titles. Period, man. I wish people would stop hating on this and give in. This is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
You need something. You need important. This is the highest of importance you can get out of this right now.
Right.
You got two people that's really been the focus of the bloodline. You really think about it. It's been Jay as the hothead, and it's been Sammy. So outside of Roman Reigns, they've been the top story out of the bloodline. It only makes sense that it comes like this. And of course, Kevin Owens follows into it because he's been fighting Roman Reigns for the last few years. So he's been a part of the bloodline, screwing him out of title opportunities and other stuff. And he's Sammy's friend, and they going through all this other stuff. It makes sense. Come on, Triple H, give me my WrestleMania. Give me what I want. Hit the button. Give me what I want.
All right. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Damn, you quick. Hold on. Sorry. I'm late. Hold on. There we go.
Button man was supposed to
One
be
time.
Give me what I want. That's what I'm talking
There we go. I'm gonna give you what you want. All right, man. Speaking of give you what you want, I gotta give my wife what she wants, and that's some alone time with me. So let me go ahead and tell the rest of the people
finish your thing out.
What happened with the car? All right, man. So we got Ziggler versus almost whooped Ziggler's ass. We got Balor versus Gargano. Edge's music hits. Edge pushes Balor off the top rope. Gargano picks up the victory. Edge spears Balor post match. We get a Nikki Cross versus Piper Niven. Again, man, this is another quick match. Niven ended up picking up the victory. We got Gable versus Corbin. Gable ended up winning via ankle lock squash match. Looks like we're going to get the return of bum-ass Corbin. And then right before the main event, which we just talked about, we had Lita and Becky Lynch. They made their way out to the ring, of course, with our girl, Future. Also, fellow Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. Out comes Damage Control. They talk a little trash. Long story short, we're going to get Becky Lynch, Lita, Trish Stratus versus Damage Control at WrestleMania. Bro, we already talked about it earlier. John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship, WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to it. John Cena and Cody Rhodes had a little moment at the top of the ramp. Dude, hey, look, tonight was a Raw. It wasn't the greatest. It was a little tough to watch it through at times. It was a little slow. But hey, overall, I'll say, and that's what it was. It planted the seeds, so it did what it needed to do. Every show ain't going to be a 5-star match after match after match, but we're getting close. We're less than a month out from WrestleMania. You need to solidify these stories. So today, you know what? Promos, I'm cool with it. Seth Rollins and Logan Paul, I'm cool with it. They did what they had to do. So overall, man, like I said, clearly the highlight of the night was the return of John Cena. Of course, you had Jay and Jimmy and Sammy taking over, man. That just, that emotionally tugged on my heartstrings. Trey the Hillbilly Ingram. What's up, Trey? We were just talking about you.
Trey the Hillbilly Ingram. That's my man.
Sir.
That's my man. Trey the Hillbilly Ingram, man. What's going on, man? We were talking about you earlier, man. You're so new to the group, man. We were talking about you earlier, man. But no, man, I like I said, man, right now, the Jey Uso thing matter seems to be under locks until Roman says what he got to say. But at the end of it, let's be honest. Jay will say what he needs to say. He'll put the focus on Sammy, just so that Sammy Zayn bloodline Roman thing will kind of fade, because now you can really put more of the focus on Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, and you can let the whole Sammy and that can be the second half of that bloodline rivalry.
Yes, sir.
You got Cody and Roman, and then you got the Usos going up against Sami and possibly, for the time being, until it's official, Kevin Owens. And then you just go there for the rest of the card. Now that you got a Austin Theory versus John Cena, so now you're gonna have a fatal 5-way to see who fights Walter for the Intercontinental Championship. I'm not happy about the 6-woman match. I don't really care for it. I'd rather see the titles be defended on the show. There was reports that Ronda Rousey wanted to win the titles with Shayna Baszler on WrestleMania. That's the reason why she was willing to drop the championship to Charlotte. Which I was kind of okay with it. I thought that's where they were kind of going, but now they've kind of made it official. It's going to be a 6-woman tag match, which means we're not getting a championship title defense unless they take the titles off of them prior to WrestleMania. We could see that. But other than that, like you said, man, the Raw just, like I said, right now we got what? What's this? The 6th. Today's the 6th. Hey man, we got literally about 3 to 4 weeks before the pay-per-view. So they got to start getting everything ready. The focus, and Triple H made it clear.
Yeah.
The only thing that's going to be on the card is storyline driven matches. So right now, everything that has a story that means something, has significance, that's what we're going to see. That's what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to get leading up until WrestleMania. So I'm good with it. And hey, man, let's see what happens Friday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that being said, also before we get out of here, tomorrow, man, we got an interview with Wes Barkley, aka Maserati West. So be on the lookout. Turn your notifications on. And if you haven't checked out our interviews already, go to the interview tab portion of the GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast YouTube page. You can see Mickey James, Gail Kim, JTG, Diamond Dallas Page, Eric Bischoff, the Godfather, and so much more. But with that being said,
Jordan Grace, Shane Taylor. Let's go.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly. I'm the 29-year-old piece of gold. He's your King Tuco. We'll see y'all when we see you. Peace.